Unit 6 assessment. Number 1. Triangle KLM is rotated 90 degrees clockwise about the origin to form triangle KLM prime. Which statement is true? A. Triangle KLM is congruent to triangle KLM prime. B. The sum of the angle measures of triangle KLM prime is 90 degrees more than the sum of the angle measures of triangle KLM. C. Each side length of the triangle is 2 times bigger than the corresponding side length. Or D. Each side length of the triangle is 1/2 times smaller than the corresponding side length. Number 2. Which representation of a transformation on the coordinate grid does not preserve congruence? Not preserve congruence. Number 3. Quadrilateral ABCD was translated 4 units to the left and 2 units down. Which rule describes the translation that was applied? 4 units to the left and 2 down. Number 4. The coordinate grid shows triangle QRS. Triangle QRS is rotated 180 degrees about the origin to create triangle QRS prime. Which rule describes this transformation? Rotated 180 degrees. Number 5. The coordinates of the vertices of quadrilateral are E, F, G, and H. Quadrilateral EFGH is reflected across the x-axis to create quadrilateral EFGH prime. Which rule describes this transformation? Reflected across the x-axis. Number 6. Triangle KLM was dilated with the origin as the center of dilation to create triangle KLM prime. So this is the original one, and this is the new one. Which rule best represents the dilation applied to the triangle KLM to create KLM prime? Dilation. Number 7. Square HIJK was reflected across the y-axis to create square HIJK prime. Which rule describes the reflection that was applied? Reflected across the y-axis. Number 8. The coordinate grid shows the transformation of quadrilateral BCDE. So we have this is my old shape, and this is my new shape. Which algebraic rule best describes the transformation? Number 9. Quadrilateral ABCD was dilated with the origin as the center of dilation to create quadrilateral ABCD prime. Which rule best represents the dilation applied to quadrilateral ABCD to create quadrilateral ABCD prime? Dilation ABCD, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. Number 10. Pentagon EFGHI, the bigger shape, was dilated with the origin as the center of dilation to create pentagon EFGHI prime, the smaller shape. So my original shape is the bigger shape. The smaller shape is my new shape. Based on the graph, which statement is true? A. Pentagon EFGHI is congruent to pentagon EFGHI prime. B. pentagon EFGHI is a mirror image of EFGHI prime? C. Each side length of pentagon EFGHI prime is 1.5 times bigger than the size of pentagon EFGHI? Or each side length of pentagon EFGHI is smaller by 2/3 the size of pentagon EFGHI. Number 11. What is the algebraic rule described in this example from ABCD to ABCD prime? ABCD, ABCD prime. What is the rule to get from there to there? Number 12. Circle 1, which is the old, was dilated with the center of dilation to create circle 2, the new. Which rule was used for this dilation? What is the rule for the dilation? Number 12. Which of the following transformations will not keep congruence of the original object? A. Translation, B. Reflection, C. Rotation, D. Dilation. Which is not congruent? Number 14. What does the algebraic representation x, y becomes negative x, y represent? That A, reflected over the y-axis, B, reflected over the x-axis, C, rotated 90 degrees clockwise, or D, rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise?